Uko wapi? Kuja ukaa hapo kwa kiti. Kaa hapo kwa kiti. Ukaa hapo kwa kiti. Nakimbia wapi? Unakimbia? Nakimbia mpaka kwa bedroom, kwa kitanda, lakini sishike mlango, nasikia.
Nafungu. Ndio mama fuatilie alikuwa anasema. nyama.
Shika sabuni. Unakimbia huko? Je, nimekugonga hiyo huko? Pole. Usikimbie sana nasikia. Ndio usikugonge. Hello everybody and good morning or good afternoon or good evening from wherever you are. Itakuchoma hiyo, itakuchoma. Toka huko kwa miba. And welcome to the channel. Good morning or good evening or good afternoon, or if you're about to go to bed, I'm wishing you a good night. Hello from Nairobi. Good rising sun. The sun is really risen. Today I've started the vlog a bit late because I woke up to an early morning. I need to check on this little fellow, so let me turn this. Yeah, just have to be cautious to make sure that I'm seeing what he's up to at every minute. So we woke up to a lot of work today, and I couldn't start the vlog earlier. It was not going to be possible in between feeding him and then doing the laundry and dishes and everything else. So I welcome you to the channel. Thank you so much for the support that you all gave me yesterday when I had the live stream. Usiende kuchapa dogi. For the support you gave me yesterday during the live stream. I appreciate it so much. It has given me a lot of encouragement, and for the additional subscribers, I'm really, really grateful about that. So today I'm going to be doing a live stream again when he goes to bed, and then I'm going to be doing a live stream when he goes to bed. That's probably in the early afternoon because it's already noon. I've had the children coming home from school, and then I'll do, if possible, again I'm going to do the live stream at night. And judging from what I saw, it's very important that I put out a schedule that I'm going to be doing the live stream. I've just been making it impromptu, giving 5 to 20 minutes of notice, and that is obviously not enough. So how are you today? How are you faring on with the year as it's coming in? We are about to get into my birthday month. Tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, Gigi, and I'm looking forward to it so much. I actually woke up today and I thought today was the 27th, and so I woke up wishing her a very happy birthday and but but hey, so what? It just means I'm going to wish her happy birthday 2 times, and that I'm thinking that much about her birthday. Sometimes I forget the dates of my children's birthdays, or I wake up without knowing what the calendar day is, and I wish them happy birthday. That happens. I don't know about you, but for me, dates are only as important as what happens in them. So if I forget a date, but on the material day that the thing happened, I didn't forget it, that is more important. So I welcome you to the vlog. I'm so excited. From yesterday, I have this air of excitement around me, and I'm just hoping that it's good luck, that it's the heavens bringing me some good luck. Yeah, and yesterday you cheered me up so much. I was so happy to get the 2 new subscribers, for the maximum support I had on my live stream. Oh my goodness, I can't get over that. I can't imagine I've been having 1 person, sometimes 0, and then 1 person coming in, just making an appearance and leaving. And yesterday I had 5 people on my live stream. That was so awesome. That was so awesome. And the average time that was spent by each person, on average, the retention was 17%. Do you know how good that feels when you're a YouTuber? 17% retention is very, very high, because usually you'd be playing between 1 and 5. And so thank you very, 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 very much. Yeah. So yeah, I've now finished with this. I want to go in and make porridge for this little fella who's sliced up a piece of soap that I had left on the bench. But yeah, that's what being young is all about. And then when he takes the porridge, he might sleep, and then I get preparing lunch. I want to make chapatis. Chapatis is a common delicacy for us here in Kenya. Oh, long time no see, son. Long time no see. Welcome back to Ruai. It's been so long since you enjoyed this. Lovely. Oh. Lovely. The sun is up. Oh, yeah, that's another reason to celebrate. I can't remember the last time I felt that warmth. Ooh. Sikia joy. Ona joy inawaka. Joy inawaka. Hakuna giza sasa, si ndio? Iko mwangaza. Yeah, we must celebrate the sun. And I think in the African tradition, we used to have ceremonies for celebrating when the rains were over, when the rains were starting. So we used to celebrate seasons. Maybe you just didn't call it seasons until white men came with their extreme seasons. But for us, we used to celebrate seasons. And yeah, so I must celebrate the sun coming back today. So welcome to the channel. Let's walk with you. Let's see what is going to happen for today. I'm glad that is finished, and I'm glad that sun is out, because I can guarantee you, besides my son's what do you call that, tracksuit, the trouser, whatever you call it. Besides that, everything else is going to be dry today, and not just today, but by 4 to 6 p.m. latest. And yet this is almost noon when I've washed. That's why I love being in Roy. So let's go make some porridge. Today I'm not going to make fermented. I tried the fermented. The first day it came out well. The second time it was fine. After that it started frothing. And I didn't know whether I should add more flour or should take out. So I just poured the mix. But I'm going to review again through guidance of people who we call it soaking, fermenting, who are experts at fermenting porridge. Then I can see if I can give it a try again. Yeah, because we all need a lot of leta mawe itakumiza, a lot of probiotics in our bodies. Usicheze na mate, usicheze na mawe. So see you in a bit, and welcome. Please remember, subscribe. Can I have at least 3 new subscribers today? Are you going to be one of them? Why don't you be one of them and cheer me up? I'll appreciate. I've sat down to take a rest. Food is on the stove cooking and baby is playing, and I think I'm just going to take a snooze once he's asleep, because oh my goodness, washing in that sun has really drained me. And plus I think because the lethargy is on now because of the high heat. It's so hot, and that's the heat that comes just before the rain. So we are just chillaxing here. As usual, he wants to come into the video, and I'm not going to allow him. But we've had a great morning, and I'm praying that we're going to have a good afternoon. When the food cooks, we're going to eat. I know he's going to fall asleep immediately. Yeah, today hasn't been as heavy as yesterday, and we haven't gone for fruits yet. We'll be going for fruits later on. Then that's when he's going to have his fruits. But he had milk earlier, and then breakfast, and then the porridge. Actually, today we had 2 types of porridge. We had brown porridge and we had white porridge. Because for breakfast he had the food that remained from yesterday. That was mincemeat with spaghetti, and I've gotten into this habit of, when I have a little spaghetti remaining, I just cook it mixed with rice. I let the rice parboil first to a certain limit, and then just when it's about to start, the water to start reducing, the reduction of the water when it's about to start, I put in the spaghetti and I chop it. Italians, my apologies, but that's how we do it in Africa. So I chop it into small bits so it doesn't have to be elongated when it's mixed in with the rice. And then that with he really loved the minced meat, because meat he'll normally chew for long, even if it's soft, because they're chunks. So I'm going to stick to doing for him minced meat and minced soy meat, because he also likes that a lot. He also loved the omena. It's only that the omena is a bit chewy. So I'm going to try and find out, because there's a friend of mine who makes crispy omena. I'm going to see if I can ask her to show me how. I think I remember the steps she showed me of how to make that. Then we can be snacking on the omena. Omena is very healthy. And probably if we'll go out together within the next 3 days, I'll get some fresh fish and teach him how to just eat deep fried fish. That's how I like it. I can eat it fried, but I like I can eat it stewed, but I like it best when it's deep fried in oil. So I'll catch you in a bit. I know he's playing right now, but if I take on, when I start going on to 5 minutes or more, he starts getting fussy, because he wants my attention, and I don't want it to get to that level, because I can see he's feeling sleepy, and if he starts that, he's going to cry. So I'll talk to you in a minute. Hi people, oh my goodness, I went and fell asleep when baby slept. I also took a nap. I've just woken up, the sun has already gone. It was so hot after eating. We just slept and I had to take a nap. I was so tired. I've just woken up because I had droplets falling on the roof, and then I had the laundry that was outside. And like I had predicted, everything else is dry except the sweatpants for my son, and I've just draped them on something. There's a plastic chair in the house, and they're going to probably dry tomorrow, not even overnight. They are still very damp and heavy, so it's starting to drizzle. I didn't even manage to do the live stream because I fell fast asleep. I mean, with all honesty, yeah, it's a bit of a job looking after the toddler, and I'm not so young anymore, and I didn't know I was so tired. I mean, and you know, usually even when I'm not with the toddler, once I do some laundry and then washing of dishes, cleaning the house, and then the usual chores, I take a rest. So maybe I had just fooled myself that I'm going to be able to do that and then sit up and be able to do the live stream, and so I didn't do that. And no, I shouldn't apologize for that because I need to rest. So it's starting to drizzle. I can feel small droplets, and it doesn't look like it's going to rain very heavily because where the wind is coming from, it's relatively well lit. The sky doesn't have such heavy set clouds. The heavier clouds I can see are going up towards towards the west, and so it must be raining, and it's going to rain very heavily in upper Nairobi, in the upper higher altitudes of Nairobi and further on. Oh my goodness, thank you so people. Please just keep subscribing, like the channel so that you can get the algorithm to throw me further. Sometimes I told you it's just going to be so ordinary, it's going to be almost boring, not boring, almost boring, because it's very mundane stuff that I'm doing. So now I've woken up, I've gotten out the clothes. I had already made enough, pardon me, I had already made enough of a meal to last us until dinner, in fact until breakfast. And no, I didn't make the chapatis. I didn't have the energy to make the chapatis. I was fooling myself again. What my brain wants to do and what my body is able to do are two different things. So I wasn't able to make the chapatis. And then I was watching another person's vlog, and they were talking about how they are going to dig around their trees. And I just thought, you know me, I use the spade to dig, American style. I don't use a jembe. I'm not very good with the jembe. I've not grown up using a jembe. I use it very well for planting because of digging the holes, but besides that, I rarely use a jembe. A jembe is a hoe, yeah, the digging hoe. I rarely use that. So if I want to dig something, a hole or turn soil someplace, I just use a spade, and I find that easier to use. I mean, stepping on it, lifting the ground, and then turning it over. That's what I've become used to using in my adult life, which is, in fact, not in my adult life, in the last about 5 to 10 years, which is the period when we've mostly been in Ruai. So thank you so much, people, for staying here. I'm here with Skip, and oh gosh, yeah, I needed that rest, but I don't have the accumulation of exhaustion anymore. This is just exhaustion for what I did during the day. Yes, and I am not going to be able to do that live now. And if baby is going to wake up now, because now it's around 4, it's it's about 4:30. If he wakes up now, there's a very, very high likelihood that he's going to sleep late, around 10, unless it rains and then the power goes off, in which case I always encourage him, let's go to bed, let's while the time away in bed when there's no electricity. I have my solar lamps always charged, and then because it won't be exciting anymore to sit up when we cannot watch TV and then there's no light. Then very unfortunately I've gone in, and when I woke up I was going to upload the video apart from doing the live chat. I thought I might as well do the last bit of this video and then upload it earlier than usual, and then I discovered I did not have Wi-Fi. My payment is due, so I'm going to have to wait a while until I can make that payment. And so this is one of the reasons which is making me ask for assistance, because it's a fact that I'm not in active employment. I haven't yet set up a business. I had wanted to start selling soap for commercial purposes, just bottles of soap, in not wholesale but retail, just put a notice on the door. I had been doing that before. You put a notice on the door that you have soap, half liter, 1 liter, and 5, and I think 2 liters and 3 liters and 5 liters, and then as and when people want, they'll just knock on the gate and then come and buy. And those little pennies, they keep they bring a good income, good but regular income. It's not a lot, but it would be enough to sustain small expenses like buying vegetables, paying for my Wi-Fi and all that. But now having the baby here, and then this being the rainy season has made it so difficult for me to move around, and also I haven't been having the source of money, because I have so many other responsibilities of what I'm doing. So I'm going to chill and keep on doing. I'll do another video tomorrow and see if I don't have money by tomorrow. The day when I have money is when we'll resume to have the Wi-Fi paid up. But till then, I'm just going to continue doing my thing. In all things, I will remain consistent about producing content, and funds will not deter me from doing anything, from producing quality work or from producing consistently. I've promised myself that this is 2026. The hustle must continue. The work must go on. A luta continua. Yes, but under all circumstances, whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is that, very unfortunately, I missed showing the sky when it was bright and shiny. I just get engrossed with what I'm doing, so I didn't show you that, but I'm going to show you the sky as it is. It's bright, it's nicely bright, and it's not very cold. There's just a chill coming in a bit, then it goes, because I think there's still that cold wind of the rain that might still come, because yesterday it kept drizzling on and off throughout the night, but no heavy rain. So yes, and we're getting into evenings also, so it's bound to be cold. So people, please, I appreciate already those of you who are frequent viewers of the channel. I appreciate those of you who are new, but if you're new, please do not flow with those the 38,000 that casually come, watch and leave. Make a change. Be one of the different ones who come here for the first time, view my channel, and if you like what you're seeing, you press the like button, and after you press the like button, you press the subscribe button, and if possible you press the bell so that you can get notifications of when my video is out, and you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to do the same, so that you may push me into monetization and further development of my channel, further investment into gadgets that can make my vlogging much better. And ultimately, of course, monetization is going to make me listen to that thunder. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's loud and that's powerful. And ultimately, also one thing I like about I'm aiming for monetization for, it's that it's going to give me a regular income. And I can assure you that as a stay-at-home mother, largely stay-at-home mother, although I do some jobs here and there, and when I have money and the community organization is up and running, it gets me busy. But the biggest thing is that you have money to be able to make changes around the house and around your life, and those constant little changes will keep me so busy, and it's going to be so much content, of course, again at the same time, because sometimes when you see a lot of people, some people I mean producing content that is so quality, that is so comforting because of the background music, because of the sceneries that they're showing, it's investment they've made in beautifying homes. That's money. In traveling, that's money. In having very beautiful kitchenware to show you when there's a cooking session going on, that's money. I mean, ordinarily we have our regular kitchenware and cookware and everything, but when you have an extra shilling here and there, you're going to get the best, because you're showcasing yourself to the world. I mean, on so many levels, it's going to improve me so much, and it's going to improve the quality of content I have so much. I mean, the phone I use now is not bad, because at every moment I use what I have on hand. But I can imagine, I mean, when I'll be having an iPhone, when I'll be having a GoPro, when I'll be able to pay for, because what happens with YouTube music is we have a free platform that has music that has already been passed as copyright free by YouTube, which you can borrow for use in our videos, but that has a very limited That's a goat coming in, or the kids bypassing. It's an endless battle. Let him do his thing. Yeah, so you can get that music free on YouTube Studio. They have a music they have a portal where you can pick the music you want, but most of it is not the choice that I'll always want, because it's very American. First of all, it's very European, and yeah, you'll get bits of Asian, a bit of African, but a lot of the African, I've realized, is even people that it's white people who've done it. So they've just made acoustic sounds that sound almost like African, but it's not. But if now I want the choice of music that I like, the R&B that I like, the South African music that I like, the Kenyan music that I like, the Asian music that I like, I have to go to certain private portals which have that, but which demand what can you say, a subscription. And right now I cannot afford to subscribe to anything. The only thing that I afford once in a while is to subscribe to CapCut, so that I may use the special features there. Skip, wachana na wao. Just leave them. The only thing that I usually afford is to pay for CapCut every once in a while, and then that will last for a month, and then depending on how available funds are, I'll be able to pay for it for the next month. When it's not possible, then I can't. And like I told you, if you're keen, you're going to notice that when I've paid for CapCut, the subscription for CapCut, to get to utilize the standard services, I'll be able to enhance my videos in so many ways. Music I can add even when I don't have the standard CapCut subscription, but I can do a lot of things. I can beautify the video, I can improve on color, I can put animations on, I can put in words that letters that are beautified, and I can even my thumbnail, I can spice it up very, very much. But when I don't have that, if I use CapCut, because there was a time when I'd not use CapCut because I didn't have the standard version, I hadn't paid up. But what instead I'd do is that I'd go and use the CapCut standard rates on my thumbnail. And now you keep on making mistakes that you don't know are mistakes until you learn that you're contravening some of the YouTube regulations. And of course, a YouTube studio would tell me copyright, and I'd wonder the whole video doesn't have anything. Then I'd be like, oh shoot. I think I realized this just yesterday. I realized that, oh my goodness, what I've been doing is wrong. That's why it flags me already as having a copyright issue, because I've used the standard features of CapCut and they've indicated that this is a person who has it. So people, be very aware. Artificial intelligence is just that. It is intelligence. It can catch you at a point you do not know that it was able to note. And so I'm having now to go back to every video and check if the video had enhancements in it. I'll know that at that point in time I had paid up for my CapCut, and so the thumbnail can remain with standard features. If the video doesn't have that, then I'll know that the copyright issue is on the thumbnail, and then I'll remove that. And those are some of the small things that have been holding my channel back. Before that, I had videos that had copyrighted music, very many. I mean, in one video it was almost every song, and I authorized YouTube Studio. I picked the option for removing the sound, all the sounds that were copyrighted in those videos, and I'm sure it has adversely affected if I watch the videos, because I haven't yet watched all of them. And so bit by bit I'm learning what it is that YouTube requires, what it is that you can do right, and what it is that you couldn't do wrong. But I admire so much some of the music that people are playing, but I know that it comes at a fee. And when you subscribe to some of these apps, and mainly apps, not just channels, but the apps, then they allow you to, they give you a wider variety of contemporary music that you can utilize in your videos, and very, very good productions as compared to what YouTube has only. YouTube has a massive studio of music, but the best songs are the artists haven't allowed them to be used. The most common songs that of course we use for productions in shorts of TikTok, yeah, and small short videos of TikTok, yeah, that is mostly not available on YouTube, on YouTube Studio itself. But when you go to some of these private apps, you can get that, and that's what I'm aspiring for. So the time when because that all can't wait until when I'll be monetized, because that might be so far away, and yet it's such a big attraction for me personally. As a creator, I really want my videos to be spiced up. I love music. I want background music. I love taking shots of nature. I want to have a high resolution camera where I can show you a blade of grass that has a small floret or flower on it, but you can sense the beauty of it because the camera lens that's so powerful. I really want that. I mean, I want to be able to do videos that include nature and the beauty of nature around us, with fantastic musical backgrounds and additional audiovisual boosts that make your viewing so much more enjoyable. yeah, I'd like that. So I'll just keep on trying. That's all that I can do. But for now, I think I'm going to go and make some coffee. Or not hot chocolate. I'm going to make some coffee now and then take that so that I can stay, in case baby wakes up and stays up for long. I'm up also for long when I don't have much to do. Like now, if since there's no Wi-Fi, it gets so boring in the house. Oh my goodness. We'll listen to radio and baby is going to play endlessly because he's feeding well, and I'll be bored. But I'm so happy that I have him now, because you can imagine if I was alone. It gets so terrible. And I think that's one of the things that was making me constantly wish so much that I had a partner, someone to talk to. But now baby keeps me, oh yeah, this young fellow keeps me totally occupied. Even if I had a partner, I don't think they'd be talking that much. They'd be engaging me that much, because he's a talkative little child and he's at an investigative age, and of course with children there's a lot of repetition. So we'll keep on talking about things and he remembers stuff, and he enjoys it when I want to tell him stuff about things we saw together, or places we went together, or things I'm planning for us together to do together. So it's so enjoyable. So thank you. Keep me in your prayers that I may get monetization soon. Keep on supporting me by viewing. For those of you who for one reason or another are not able to subscribe, I totally appreciate. But tell a friend to tell a friend. And if a friend can subscribe, then that will be so good. I'll appreciate. I will not know, of course, because there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of you who are out there viewing. But if I get one more subscriber, I appreciate. Thank you so much, all of you. Also, because we are now at 38,000 viewers. This is since the channel started. Yeah, since the channel started. For the month I checked, it was at 2,600, which is not bad at all. I appreciate. And at 26 subscribers in February, and going, because February doesn't end until day after tomorrow. I also appreciate for that. Be blessed. God guide you and bless you and protect you. I appreciate. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment before, tell a friend to tell a friend, and come again to view. You're welcome. And so from Nairobi, in not so sunny Ruai today, of magical Kenya, it's bye bye.